Hey, everybody. I wanted to take just a moment of your time to share some news that I think is pretty exciting. Recently, we did a survey of a group of people that we call our congregation. Now, remember what we mean by that. Like, on a Sunday morning, we have the crowd, everyone who shows up on a Sunday morning. We call that the crowd. But out of the crowd, we've got a whole lot of people who are part of the congregation. They've made a commitment to be part of a small group and serve in ministry, and they're engaged in the life of the church. And of that group of people, we asked them four questions. And one was, like, how many people have you been praying for who are far away from God? And I'm really excited just to share with you that 86% of our congregation had actually been praying for people by name who are far away from God to come to faith. I just love that. I just think that is so great. The second question we asked in the survey is, how many people who are far away from God have you interacted with socially, have engaged with, in some kind of social interaction with them? That's really important for building friendships with people far away from God. And there were 82% who said that they had been involved socially with people who are far away from God. And man, I'm just so jazzed by that. The third question was, of the people who are far away from God, how many have you actually had a chance to share the gospel with? You told them your story or God's story or the three circles. And how many of you have shared? And of the congregation, 48% had actually shared the gospel, their story or God's story, with someone far away from God. Now, that is huge. That is very significant. All of us know what a challenge it is to be bold and to initiate sharing the gospel. And so all of this was kind of reflecting back on the last quarter or so. And that's what we saw. Finally, you asked the question, like, how many people came to faith or responded? And of those, we've had three people place their faith in Christ over this last quarter as a result of people living missionally. And I just think that's great. I'm so excited about that. One last thing I'll tell you is that we have a number of people who are also sharing the gospel through specific ministries. For example, we have one family who does prison ministry at a women's prison, and they reported that they had the chance to share the gospel with 42 women, and 40 of them made professions of faith in Christ. And I share that with you because that's who we want to be as a church. We want to be a church that's loving God with all our heart, soul, and mind, loving people as ourselves, and sharing the gospel, living missionally. So thought you would be encouraged to hear that. Have a great day.